Yeah, exactly. Okay, so after watching the videos, I want to show you a few things that I recognize. So when we watched Holly here, I tried using the thumbs up and the thumbs middle and the thumbs down, and she kind of didn't even acknowledge that. So, and some kids might and some kids might not.
Sure.
So some other things, if a kid like Holly can't label it and ask her how she's feeling, what do you think you could use as a tool to help her?
I think maybe there's a chance that she might be a visual person, and she could see a picture of either herself or someone else with that feeling and be able to point it out. And then we can talk about it more. Yeah,
So I made this for you. It's very easy, but at least you have the
That's
ring,
great.
and you can take it, and if these work, or you could put her faces on there,
That's
other
awesome.
kids' faces.
Well, we've been playing the feelings bingo.
Oh, nice.
And
Good.
so these are the faces that are on there,
Bingo.
and I think if we continue with them, it would be
Yeah, and so
appropriate.
you could also have a sheet like this,
Mm-hmm.
you know, somewhere. Sometimes it's a lot, and that's a whole lot easier
Yeah,
to use.
individually, just
And
one at a time.
Yeah, and you can take the ones that you have on your poster in your classroom
Yeah,
and leave them on there, and the other ones you can take off, and you can add new ones, and
I might even laminate this.
yes.
So it lasts
You can.
longer. But this is great.
Yeah,
I like it.
so that is a good thing to use, and that's how we can add the modifications
Okay.
for different kids.
Yeah,
So,
because everybody's going to learn differently. You know.
yeah.
That's just reality.
And what I recognized when I was watching these is Isla asked her how she was feeling. So kids that know their own feelings and can say
Yeah.
it can help ask the other kids
Sure.
and say. And she was like, "It's okay. It's just, what was the kid's name that was the mask?
Ryder.
Ryder. It's just Ryder.
Yeah.
You know, and that's really cool that you have that high level
Uh-huh.
and you have the lower level that you have to use cues
Right.
with.
And I haven't done much of that, you know, letting the other kids introduce their feelings to different kids. So that's great.
When we get in there and do the live coaching,
Uh-huh.
you can try that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah. So that's that.
Okay. Let's see.
And the other good part that Isla said, looking at this, when we looked halfway in the video, she was like, "It's okay." You were like, "Oh, it is okay."
Yeah.
It is okay. And so another thing too I recognize in these videos is I was asking the kids, "Why are you happy?"
Uh-huh.
And that's over their head, some kids.
Yeah, they may not understand it completely, but during circle time, we've been talking about feelings and, well, why are you happy?
Right.
What makes you sad?
Yes.
What can we do to help you? Things like that.
And if they give the blank face or the same answer like we know kids do,
Yeah.
you can maybe say, "You are happy today because I see you have a smile on your face and there are no tears."
Yeah. Some kids that aren't verbal, or they're just not ready to share, kind of helping them through that. Makes sense.
Yeah. So I learned that watching the videos. I was like, "Why?"
Yeah.
And they were like, "La la 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 la." And I could have said, "Oh, because there's a smile on your face, or you are hiding under the blanket so you're scared." To help people like Holly realize
Sure.
it and things like that.
No, that's good.
Yeah. So looking at this skill set rubric, we're gonna go to number 2 now.
Okay.
Seeing this, describing how you're feeling when you check in with the children about how they are feeling every morning at drop off. Ask for a feeling word or nonverbal. Children, thumbs up, middle down, and followed by the teacher describing what she thinks she sees. How do you think this whole thing went in this modeling that I did for you? Did I hit it all? Did I not?
I think you did. I mean, I was kind of involved with other kids at the same time, but also trying to watch you. And I mean, I heard it and I saw it, and I can't think of anything that wasn't done.
So here's a question for you. Should we change this? Do you want to change this? To take out that thumbs up, thumbs middle, thumbs down, and say, ask for a feeling word, or for nonverbal children, use the feeling clip.
I'm thinking that the thumb thing
Mm-hmm.
may be confusing them,
Okay.
and it's good,
Mm-hmm.
but maybe for later on down the road.
Okay.
Once they get this part of it
Right.
and just openly talking about their feelings, then doing that.
So do you want to take that out? We can change this at any point how we want to do this.
I
This is a
think
working
so.
document. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's take out that ask for a feeling word, or for nonverbal children, maybe put in the feeling.
Yeah.
What do you want to call it? I don't know. Pocket feelings.
Yeah. Slip them in my pocket.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Use the pocket feelings. We know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
That's perfect. And then followed by what you're feeling and what you see. So we talked about that when I
Yeah.
was like, oh,
So
I'm
keep-
scared.
Keep that.
Yeah. And then that is that. Because you're doing that. So, now that we changed that, then that's good. So that fits our needs more. And now we know when we're doing it, we're going to use that.
Mhm.
With the kids.
Okay. Alright.
Alright. So we kind of touched this base on this a little. We're jumping down number 5 because we just did 4.
Okay.
We do all this stuff and it's evidence based, just like we went back to coaching on the topic.
Mm-hmm.
The kids need the verbal cues and sometimes they need the visual cues. Just like us as learners, we like to do it and some people have to be able to see it.
Sure.
So it's all based on, it's all reliable, it's all evidence based, labeling our emotions and providing supports for the kids.
Okay.
So,
Makes sense.
that does make sense. Alright, I'm gonna skip ahead here a second.
Okay.
Now that we changed our skill set rubric,
Yeah.
I brought our lovely professional development plan.
Okay.
And so we're gonna, because we added this additional thing to use the cue, the
Mhm.
feeling pocket we're gonna call it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put that on here. Feelings pocket pictures.
And I'll have that too.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh. For visual cues. And then the strengths associated with this area is we just talked about kids have different learning styles.
Yeah.
So this is good that we're recognizing this and
Mm-hmm.
being able to change things. It's not set in stone.
Right.
Areas for improvement associated with area of need or skill. I mean, I don't know if there's any area for improvement associated besides practice.
Yeah. It's just going to be an ongoing
You know?
continuum.
Practice it. Our learning style is visual, which is good. The coaching circuit activity plan is kind of just what we changed on the skill set rubric.
Okay.
Instead of the thumbs up, we replaced it with this.
Okay.
Implementation of new learning skill and action plan. We'll practice it in our behavior rehearsal today,
Okay.
and then you can use it when we go into live coaching in 2 weeks.
Sounds good.
So we'll practice today. So this is how you use the professional development plan.
Okay.
I learned that.
Yeah.
Changing it, adding it,
Well, it's
and
good that it
is for the
can be
end.
changed and it's not set in stone because,
That's stressful.
yeah,
That's stressful. Especially
creates
kids
some
on
anxiety.
Yeah. So, alright. So I skipped ahead to that.
Okay.
Now, we're on number 6 on here. The
Okay.
behavior rehearsal. So this is where we get into acting. You okay with acting?
Sure.
It seems like it fits into the learning style. It's gonna be goofy at first, because we're doers. We like to do it, so that's good. We can practice away from the kids, so if we mess up, it's okay.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. We'll fix it. Talk about
We
it.
won't fail.
Exactly. Alright, so this behavior rehearsal. I'll be Holly at one point and Isla
Okay.
at one point, so we can get both of those views.
Okay. And you want me to be the teacher?
And you're gonna be the teacher.
Okay.
So, you will ask, how are you feeling today? And I might say, oh, the sky is blue, or I'm happy, and be like, I'm happy. And like you could be like, are you happy? Because there's a frown on your face, or are
Yeah,
you
right.
sad?
Mm-hmm.
You know, or
So there
I
might
could
be a little
mumble
bit of
some words.
confusion there for the
Mhm.
teacher to figure out. Okay.
Or I can mumble some words, and you not really understand what I want, and then you can pull up the cues.
Are you this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you show me what you are today?
Okay.
So we can get used to practicing that.
All right.
So we'll do that one first, and then we'll go into, if you ask me, you know, I'm going to be a different kid, and you can say, how are you feeling today? And I'll be like, I'm so happy the Patriots won, and I'm so happy, and the boys are cooking us dinner, and my mom is happy, and things like that. You can say, why? Is
Mm-hmm.
there any other reasons why you're happy?
Okay.
Does that make sense?
To kind of
To
broaden
get
it.
that upper eye level.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, because we're working with, like you said, each child is going to express their feelings in a different way, and like getting the one to open up more and the other one to identify exactly how they're feeling. Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Alright, here's the acting part. We should have watched like Glee or something before this.
Yeah.
Prepare. Alright, this.